Hey guys, it's Gus, and there's a new artifact out, and it's called the Rod of Pain. And what's interesting about this artifact is it's 1500 item level when you get it to Mythic, and that's more than the 1200 item level artifacts that we have been seeing, and it's much more than the 600 item level we see, for the majority of the artifacts in the game. And yes, it is high item level, which doesn't matter in the majority of the game unless you're playing an unscaled content. And really, what that 300 item level does is it gives you, 3,000, at least 3,000 hit points, and a slight boost to your base damage. But you have to counteract that item level increase with stat increases as well. And this looks good because it gives three offensive ratings if you're DPS, power, crit severity, and combat advantage. But really, in the current state of the game, you don't really need this artifact to reach your ratings or stats at all. What I'm most interested in is the use. It's called the Rod of Pain. It's pretty much the first 1500 item level artifact we can get in the game. So we would be thinking, hey, it sounds painful. It looks strong as hell, but it's not. And how do you get it? So the only way to get it, well, there's two ways to get it. But the primary reason is go to packs in the Zen market and look at the House of Intrigue pack. It's 3,000 Zen, but with the 20% off coupon, it's 2,400 Zen, which is basically one tenth of the 25,000 Zen we can get every 2 months on PlayStation. So this is really like a week of waiting for Zen. So is it worth it? You get a Rod of Pain, which we're going to discuss. The title, if you're into titles, fashion, if you're into fashion, trade bars, Stone of Health, Greater Shard of Empowerment. Pretty much mostly not anything you'd ever pay Zen for except the artifact. You can also get it in the. Wait a second. Before I do that, there's this pack, D&D. I think that's Dungeon and Dragons Direct. I don't know what the direct means. It gives you 7 days VIP. I'll take that Orange Stone of Health though. A title and companion upgrade tokens. I don't know if this is on all platforms, but I'll take it. Good. Yeah, that's Stone of Health. That will last for an hour in the new trial. So you can also get the Rod of Pain in the auction house for anybody who bought it with Zen. So you go to enhancements and you just type in Pain. And they're pretty expensive. They're actually very expensive. The cheapest one is 3.6 million. Holy shit. That's a lot of AD. There's also a bug with this. When you go to collections and you go to artifacts and you go to Rod of Pain, where is it? This right here. Why did it do that? So you can only get it at legendary, or I'm sorry, epic quality, but the collection shows uncommon or common version, which are not available in the game. I know nobody gives a shit, but they did this with the golden memories. I've reported it multiple times over the years, and they still haven't fixed it. I think they did this purposefully to troll me because I'm probably the only one who cares. But they did it again. I don't know why. I know it's 0 points, but it's very annoying seeing these missing artifacts if you're a completionist. But anyways, on to the story. So you can get it in the auction house for a lot of AD, or you can get it in the Zen market for a lot of Zen. Um, but let's see what it does. It does 36,000 damage to nearby foes. So that means it hits more than one enemy, and it does an additional 46k over 8 seconds. So really, that's a total of 80, 90, 80 to 90,000. Mm, in the current state of the game, that's nothing, actually. Many more artifacts do significantly more than that. It also gives you 3.8 crit strike and awareness for 10 seconds. Values double in the Underdark. So we're going to go ahead and cast it, if it will let me. Yeah, it's hitting those three enemies. It's not doing 68,000 damage, it's taking the tick damage and putting them combined. Uh, Yeah, each tick is 4,000, 4,900. So extremely underwhelming. Like, there's no reason you'd ever use a primary artifact to ever do that little of damage, which is unfortunate. But let's go ahead and go to the. We're gonna go see if the values do double for the crit strike and awareness in the new zone. Sorry, apologies in advance. There's gonna be a short cooldown where we have to wait till we can cast it because you can only cast it every 60 seconds. So our crit is at 59. I know it's 59.3, but it should go up to 68ish percent. So this should be around 68, and this should be around 46. So crit strike should go up to around 68, 67, 68, and awareness should be 46. So let's cast it and see if they do go up in there. We're going to see if the values do double because we're in North Dark right now. So let's take a look. Okay, crit strike is 66.8. Awareness is 46. So it does actually work. Oh my goodness. It only has one bug, the collections. There might be another bug with its use. Somebody will figure out some way to use it in a weird manner. But in the current state of the game, I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. Do you notice the values? Sorry, apologies. The damage it deals is doubled here as well. But really, if you're soloing in here, the stuff you can kill this. If you can kill it, this is. I still wouldn't use it for this. The mobs are just. Maybe if you're trying to solo heroics by yourself, maybe. I think a debuff would do more than this, but I could be wrong. Maybe if you're a support class, but really the this artifact does way more than that because everything you hit gets hit for that. So I mean, even the Dragon Bone Blades, in my opinion, might do way more than that, and it's a debuff. So I wouldn't probably recommend this from this little I've seen of it unless you're getting it to put it in the secondary in these three artifact slots, then it can be useful. But as your primary, I don't see one group in this game ever asking anybody to use the Rod of Pain. Unless it buffed everybody, which it does not appear to, because the tooltip doesn't say it. Well, if you got any questions or comments on the Rod of Pain, please comment below. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.